Hello and welcome to video 1.9, which is video series 1, video 9 of series 1. And series 1 is about my 8 kilowatt solar generator design, both the design, calculations, and installation. So now this is the bonus video, and in this video I decided, or I promised, that I was going to talk about these other extra devices that are on the screen here. So this is our utility voltage regulator. This is our automatic changeover switch. This is the manual changeover switch. And then you have your inverter, our 8 kilowatt inverter. And then we have our 20 kilowatt hour battery. And then you have all your protective devices. Now, I'm going to be explaining what everything is doing here using a block diagram. And that block diagram is, this is just a blown up photo so you can see properly the devices. So I'm going to be explaining all this using this block diagram. Yeah, so here we have utility coming in, yeah, and then we have our generator here, backup power. So where I live in Africa, the utility is really bad. The voltage fluctuates very massively, and it can get as low as, it's supposed to be 230 volts, but it can get as low as 60 volts, 45 volts, 50 volts. Yeah, so I had to get a voltage regulator, a very powerful one, and that is what this device is here for. Yeah, so the utility passes good, it just connects straight to my 15 kilowatt voltage regulator. And this voltage regulator is actually very powerful because it can take an input voltage of 45 volts to around 320 volts, and then it will stabilize it to 230 volts. Yeah, to 230 volts. And then it passes these voltage into an automatic changeover switch, and that automatic changeover switch is what you have here. Yeah, so this automatic changeover switch is also connected to my backup generator. And the way this automatic changeover switch works is that wherever there is voltage, it detects it and then it switches automatically to that voltage. Yeah, so if there is utility and the backup generator is off, this will switch to the utility and to pass that through the manual changeover switch, through the alternating current MCB and SPD, the miniature circuit breaker, and the surge protected device, through to our 8 kilowatt hybrid inverter. Yeah, now this hybrid inverter is very sensitive. I really love it because it works very well. It automates everything. So that is why I protected it all around with protective devices. Yeah, because it's really quite sensitive. So let me come back to the automatic changeover switch. The automatic changeover switch detects between utility and generator, backup generator, which is on, and then it automatically switches there. And then this passes through a manual changeover switch. And that manual changeover switch, sorry about that, that manual changeover switch is this switch over here. Now I'm going to be explaining what this is for. Now we are here at the manual changeover switch. Now this manual changeover switch boycotts this whole system, and then it can feed directly to the load. Yeah, and this is here for maintenance purpose. Yeah, if I want to maintain the inverter, the hybrid inverter, I'll just change over manually so the load can be fed from the utility or the generator. Yeah, so that is why this is here. But this is the way this block diagram just explains how I automate my whole system. Yeah, so what I do normally on a regular basis is just to switch this changeover switch, to turn it, the manual changeover switch, I'll just put it straight through the inverter, so it's always on inverter. Yeah, this inverter is so intelligent that whenever it detects voltage from utility, it goes through like that. It will just switch from using battery power to just pass everything straight to the load. Yeah, And then when there is it's during the daytime and it detects solar, it will prioritize solar and then pass from the solar straight to the load. It will convert the DC voltage from the solar panels straight to AC and then feeds the load. Even if there is utility, it will prioritize solar panels first so that we can save power on the utility. Yeah. And then when there is no solar panels, then it uses utility. Yeah. It prioritizes utility before it the battery pack is where it takes voltage last. If there is no voltage coming in from the solar panels, no voltage coming from utility, then it will go to the battery pack and then start converting the DC voltage here to AC and then feeds it to the load. So that is how my whole system works automatically. And that explains what all these devices are for. So you have your voltage regulator, your utility voltage regulator, and then you have your automatic changeover switch which detects if there's voltage between either utility voltage, or there's voltage coming from the backup generator. It switches to whichever one is on automatically and then passes that through this manual changeover switch straight to either the inverter or the load. I always set this to inverter so that the inverter controls everything. If it dictates that there's utility, the inverter will pass it through itself and be using it to charge the battery as well as feeding the load. Yeah. So mine is always always on, except I'm maintaining the inverter. It is always going through the inverter. So that is how everything works automatically. This automatic changeover switch is a really big game changer for me because it automates my whole system. There's zero human interference in my system. So we don't even, my utility room is almost permanently locked till 6 months time when I want to do maintenance. That is when we go and open the utility room and then the power room, and then we change over manually. So apart from that, everything works automatically. So I really love this system because it really takes the manual aspect out of this solar generation system. So I really love my 8 kilowatt solar generator because it works perfectly. I live completely off grid. There are times when for weeks we will not even get utility, and it has saved me a lot of fuel for running my backup generator. So now we only run the backup generator just to maybe service the engine and just to make sure the engine, we keep it running so that it doesn't get bad. So usually maybe once in a month we just on it for like 1 or 2 hours. The backup generator, we just on it for 1 or 2 hours, and then once the automatic changeover switch detects that there's voltage coming from the generator, it switches over to the generator. If there is no utility, whichever one comes first, it switches to that direction, and then just passes everything through. And since my manual changeover is always set to connect the utilize the inverter, it just passes the voltage from the generator, just passes through the inverter. The inverter controls everything, sends it to the load, and also sends to the battery. And when there is no utility and generator, and there's nothing coming from the solar panels, then whatever has been stored in the battery pack, the inverter draws it out, the DC converts it to AC, and then feeds it to the load. Yeah. So there you have it. This is the bonus video I was talking about. And once again, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you have any question at all, let me know. Our next series is going to be a very interesting one, and I will be seeing you there. Thank you.